Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday night episode of the Blitz Pickup. And it's the off season, but because the Miami Dolphins decided to go out and get a particular guy that also was controversial within the organization, we are now doing some film breakdown of the new starting quarterback. There's been a debate about whether he or Quinn are actually going to be in a QB competition or if Quinn can even do some of the things that Malik Willis can do. And it's gotten heated. It's been very, very contentious. I thought the two a days, were over, but no, pick a side. Are you a Malikineer or are you let Quinn cook? Tony, Lou, let's do this.
I don't think it should even be a debate. Like, what was the debate about? I'm
Some
trying to figure.
people some people don't think that he's going to be, that impressive. They don't have that much faith in him. I don't know. I mean, I'm just here to review the tape with you. This is why we're here, right? This is why we're doing this because people are on the fence. It's a yes or a no.
Apparently,
Right?
I just was
Pick a
trying to figure out
side.
what the debate was. Lou, what's good? What's up, Insanity?
Well,
83.
well, well,
I see what
well,
you
well,
did
for
there.
insanity, Tone, what's good? But for insanity, you see how Tone skipped your question that you posed in the intro. I'll answer it for you. Quinn for the win.
Oh, that's what the debate was. That's what she was talking about. I just didn't want to
Well,
jump to no conclusions.
no, for insanity, I'm wrong. It's not Quinn for the win because we know, these guys are not going to be stand on their
No.
word. There's no competition. So I guess for now we'll all be Malikineers. There's no competition.
Well, you just flipped. You didn't even stand on your word. You said Quinn for the win. I said one thing, and then now you
Well,
change your mind. So how you
well, no,
expect them to stand on their word, and you just
no,
change yours that quick?
no. I want Quinn for the win, but
Oh, here we go.
obviously,
Oh.
we
As long
know
as you have a
we
legit
know what
reason
happened.
for it, it's okay to flip flop. That's what I'm getting from what you're saying.
Oh, well, I got 800,000 reasons why I wanted Quinn yours.
I just want to figure out if
Must
I
be
know
the
the right
money.
protocol. As long as you have a reason, it's okay to flip flop. That's all I'm asking. I'm new here. Remember,
Yeah,
I'm new
yeah.
here.
Remember when Mike McDaniel said he watched 700 plays of Tua?
That's a fact.
I
Uh,
got $800,000 of why I want Quinn Ewers to be my quarterback.
Oh, shout out to y'all. Listen, I saw the poll in the chat. You're not allowed to vote unless you watch the film first. Now, if you haven't watched the film, you can vote after this because you cannot tell me if it's impressive or not if you
no, it's
haven't
supposed to
watched it.
make a prediction. They're going to make a
Oh, you
prediction.
should have
Will
said
it be?
prediction. Well, you should say prediction.
I said call it now. Like call it before we show
Okay,
it. Come
okay. So
on.
that was
Come
the
on,
call it
Tony.
now was insinuating
Yeah.
prediction. Okay, I'm my bad. Okay, I stand corrected. I got you. Hey, how you like my you like the polo?
Oh yeah, the polo is definitely
Oh, okay.
man,
I came in
Oh
coach.
yeah,
I came in
it's
coach
merch
mode.
day.
Hey, I was gonna say for Cindy.
I
I
ain't trying to show
see.
too
I
much.
noticed.
I ain't trying to show too much. I ain't that type of girl, but I got my merch on.
Yeah, okay.
well, again, I got a quick question.
Coach Mo,
Tone,
you in the
what's
building?
Oh yeah. Coach Mo is here. I seen him earlier. But Tone, I got a question. What size is that polo?
Lord.
Damn, that's crazy. Hey, Facility, you know what I wear? A large. That's
you,
crazy.
you know what? And Coach Mo, as he so eloquently said earlier, he said merch is for people that are on camera. So I'm just saying, I didn't say it. He said it, and I do it for the chat. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Well. See, and I was saving this bullet that I had in the chamber because again, the revolver don't jam up around here, right? So, Coach Mo, this is what you forgot about that equation. I can't go out in public. I can't go shopping. I can't go to a restaurant or a club or something. Rocking Blitz pickup gear. Is that
Oh,
so? All I'm
That is
saying
very
is
much true.
like I can't live out here in the real world with Blitz pickups logos on me.
I
Is that what
mean,
we saying?
you got a hoodie,
That's crazy.
you got a shirt, you got one. Just saying.
Listen to what that man said. He said you got a shirt,
You
boy.
got a Nike
Hey
polo
man,
on. They're gonna tell you to wear your
hey,
T-shirt. That's
hey, I got
crazy.
I got a shirt, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, where's HR at when you need them?
Oh, all I want to say, listen, 26 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all vote on the poll. It is a prediction, so predict it whether y'all think the film is going to be impressive or not. Also, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Subscribe, people. If y'all wonder why we doing this back and forth dialogue, apparently I'm trying to stall because we don't have that many plays. That's what Lou said. It was going to be a 15-minute show.
How many you got?
I got enough. Nah,
Hey,
I'll
So
tell
you
you.
gotta put a number to that.
hey,
You gotta put a
Insanity.
number to that.
I'll tell you one thing. From what it sounded like today in that Twitter space, Tony has more Blitz pickup gear in that room than he has plays of Malik Willis. I can promise you that.
You know what? I say less. I got to get right real quick. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Now.
And start the timer now.
6 minutes.
Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. I want to make sure it kick us back in the spot. Y'all see who in the background though? Yeah. All right. All right. Let me. I got to get ready first because I did a little upgrading so I could keep this here. But let me put so I can see what y'all saying in the chat now. Y'all can't just be talking trash. Let me get this. Hold on, y'all. Boom. I'm lit. So, Lewis, somebody say something, just let me know. I look like that way and I can see them. But all right, so we ready to rock. So as y'all know, we doing film breakdown today. Let me get damn, I'm not even on the right one. So Lou said it was how many you said it was, Lou? How many plays you said it was? 12 plays? Or I thought you said 12 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. But Tone, you told me to let you know in the chat real quick. We got our first chat. AJ210 says, sorry, I got a phone call. Did I miss the film breakdown already?
Oh, I see. Oh, really, AJ? See, I can see you now, my brother. All right, I see y'all talking trash. What's good, Lou Tone for Sandy Pablo Diaz? Shout out to you. Don't believe the hype. G2. Donovan Smith. That's all I'm gonna say, my good brother. Oh well, I'm not gonna bring no CCRR. That's for Lou to talk about. But all right, so here we go. Let's try to kill all this debate and let's actually get into some film. With like Fitzgerald said, it was a little heated debate back and forth.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You scrolling past a lot of plays. There's nothing in there that's impressive.
Well, yes. You want me to play?
Go to the play. No,
it's one right here that say touchdown. It's one right here that say touchdown.
Does it say? Does it say touchdown? Oh,
yeah. It say touchdown right here. Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
I just wanted to know. Now the debate. Well, the debate was the one that he played the most, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I ain't want to get a one that way he just came up on mop up cleanup duty. You know, that would have been cherry picking. But we know the Chicago and the Baltimore games, albeit a small sample size. So no one's debating that. I would never debate that. But we're gonna get into the games where he actually had to carry out a full game plan. So very first play, I did this just to be petty. To the two nearest, yes, I'm admitted. So hey, but it is what it is. So let's get into it. Second quarter, 5-12. Here we go. Let me see. Are we good, y'all? Yeah, we are. So this is this is 1st and 10, right? First play, I'm gonna show y'all 1st and 10. This is something simple, right? This is something simple. But I just, back to pass, pressure. Wow, a nice scramble up the middle. Slide for a first down. How often did we see that last year?
I seen it a couple times when Quinn Ewers played.
When Quinn Ewers played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. When Quinn Ewers played. Okay. All right, cool. I just want to say this is the element that he brings. I just want to be very petty to you, to Aeneas. I don't think we see him do that enough. But yeah,
is this the same play?
No, this is not the same play. No.
Can you run that play? Can you run that play back one more time for me? I'm sorry.
Yes, of course.
I apologize. I
The
don't want to keep people up too
sideline
late.
view or the end zone view?
This one is fine.
Okay, go ahead. Got you. Tell me when to stop or
Pause. Pause.
got you.
Okay.
Can you
Play
make
it.
it a little bit bigger?
I can zoom in. Yeah, there you go.
Appreciate you. Yep.
More.
You didn't miss nothing, Dave. This is the first one. Okay.
Oh, okay. They wanted to see the play. Now, if you want to criticize this, I was just being joking because when he ran up here, you see you got Reed right here. If he keep his eyes downfield here. Now this is
where are you pointing?
So this is him. You see Reed in the middle of the field right here.
I can't see your mouse for some reason.
You can't see mine. Can you? Oh, y'all can't see my mouse.
No, you talking about in between like the 30 and the 25?
Yes. Damn, y'all can't see my mouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That y'all can't see my mouse.
Yeah. No, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Again,
okay. Y'all want me to fix that or no? Because I probably would have to I can't use my split screens.
No, I'm good. Yeah, we're good. Mm-hmm. The guy in between coming across the field in between the 30 and the 25-yard line.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me because it'll be for the people in the chat too as well?
Okay.
Well, they might need it.
It's up. Yeah, they might.
Let me go.
Yeah, they said fix it, so let's fix it. Let's just get to it real quick. Sorry about that, guys.
I will have to. Sorry, I won't be able to see out in the chat. Let me see if that fixed the problem.
Well, again, if we're gonna nitpick, while Tom's fixing the problem, Insanity, I'm glad you pointed this out. Again, that is a throw that could be made.
Yes,
1000%. So
I thought that was she was gonna do, but she didn't. But I had.
Oh no! I was getting to it, but we got into what's the names. But what's even more interesting is that is the area where the guy showed that he was going to blitz, but then he failed. Now I also would like to see like where his pressure is. It's kind of very small for me, but
it's right. It's
how comfortable he is in that pocket too, because he's already like okay. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna fix it real quick. So,
no problem.
And let me know if y'all can see my mouse once I fix it. So, but
I mean, since you wanted to come at 2 and nears, I'm not saying I'm a 2 and near, but
yeah,
we would have criticized one quarterback for not making the throw or seeing the open player, but
one play in Insanity and already got a misread.
Oh, do you call that a misread? No, that wasn't a misread.
Well, no, I'm just trolling, Tone. I'm not gonna. Again, that's why I said earlier. If you want to nitpick, I'm just saying he's coming across the middle. You could take that shot, but again, I would never criticize. I mean, he ran for a first down, so I'm just saying in the nitpicking format. Yeah, again, there's a guy coming across the middle. He is open. That is a throw that I think all three of us believe he can make. So again, that's just from a nitpick standpoint.
What I appreciate is he did what was naturally instinctual for him. He saw the space. He saw where the pressure had bailed. Everyone's bailing out, and he's like, "Since you guys are on your back heels, I'm going to go forward because anything that has to change direction has to first stop and then go." I mean, that's just simple laws of physics. But that was a very instinctual play, and that's something that he can, bring to understand, okay, they're bailing out. Let me go ahead and pick up the yardage that I can. Very, very smart in a way. We can nitpick and be like, oh, he could have made the throw or he could have just, tried to find space, but he just made an instinctual play. He took what the defense gave him, and you can't necessarily be upset about that.
Well, we definitely can't be upset about that, Insanity. But let me see real quick. A film study with Tony H at the Blitz pickup with Insanity 5 and them. So listen, at the end of the day, hit the like button. I do agree with that. But
I guess you stopped listening.
Since Malik Willis or we can't complain about Malik Willis play. Can I complain about that? I mean, what the hell's going on around here? No, and what I'm saying is, I don't like the covered mouth tone. I don't like the kiki you doing Finsanity. I mean, what we talking about here?
She didn't even do nothing.
Hey, you know what? Let's get into this film. Let's get into these next 9 plays so I can get the hell up out of here.
Okay, let me know if y'all can see my. Can you see my mouse now?
Move it.
Hold on. Can y'all see it now? Nope.
No.
Oh Lord, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Y'all gonna have
No.
to deal with this one without the mouse. I don't know why it's not sharing
We're
my
just gonna
mouse.
be very descriptive of what.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not sharing my mouse. I usually don't have that problem. Hold on. Let me try one more thing. Give me 1 second.
No, take your time.
Oh, that was crazy too, by the way.
What?
So Eric in the chat says, "Can't believe I heard Malik is a better quarterback than Ryan Tannehill in the space today." That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, listen, boy, if y'all are telling me that Malik Willis is better or has shown anything in the NFL, right? Finsanity, maybe you hadn't started the show, yet, but a topic of conversation when we hired Jeff Hafley was we were searching for resumes. That's all we talked about for a week straight was resume. Finsanity, you have a great football mind, and the reason you're on the show is for that very reason. Who has a better resume in the NFL, Malik Willis or Ryan Tannehill?
You mean the backup or the guy that was a starter?
No, Finsanity. I'm talking about the backup or the guy that went to the AFC Championship game.
You either backup or the.
Bro, like Finsanity, these people.
Hey, can y'all see the mouse now?
Mind.
Hold on. Can y'all see the mouse now? Yes or no? I'm sick. Dang.
No.
All right. Well, I have to figure it out, y'all. I don't know why it's not showing me my mouse. But you know what I'm saying? We can't.
Maybe the mouse knows it doesn't want to, necessarily waste its time on these 5 plays tonight.
Oh, real quick. So the homie Cruz. Hey, Cruz has been away for a while, but he's dropping bombs in the chat real quick. Malik was 0-3 with Aaron Brewer under center.
So Dave said he can see it.
Oh, Dave said he can see it, but it's small.
But it's small.
Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. Wait, let me see something. Nah, cause that's gonna zoom it in too much. Nah, all right. It is what it is. Cool. Let's get back to the film. You want to run that play back again for Sunday, or we good?
We good. I think we necessarily talked about it enough. We can get to what we really need to get to.
Okay. And this is hey, let's go play number 2. Where we at? Boom, right here.
All right, let's do this.
All right, y'all good?
Mm-hmm.
No, not that one. Sorry, I gave y'all the wrong play. This is wrong. I don't want to see this one. 12.
Boy, we can't even find plays out here for Insanity.
Hey, Tony did the work. We can't overly criticize. He did the work, right? He has the plays that he wants to go through. So he didn't want to show the incompletion. It's okay. That's
well, that technically was a drop pass by Christian Watson. That's what that was.
Ran through it. I mean, it would have been nice.
Okay, so this is the first and 10. This is third quarter. A nice play we're gonna see right here. Let's run through it. Let me pause that right there. Now the first thing I saw here, but let me run it through. As y'all can see, that was a real nice throw right there. But when I was breaking downfield, I was being critical as well. So I think we all can admit that this was. I wish y'all could see my mouse so y'all can see that. Once you see, because once he motioned and at the end he bailed here. Let me show y'all something. And this is what you're gonna do with a young guy. He's at pressure, right? Then he bails, and then when they motion, guess what he do? He pulls back up. So when he looked down to take the hike, by the time he looks back up, he's going to be in a different technically different coverage. And as you can see, the safety back can look at the safety middle field. It looked like single high, but you're going to see the safety at the bottom bail too, like kind of in the cover two look as well, to give him a different post game read than pre game read, post snap read than pre snap read. And I think he did a great job of identifying that this cornerback was man to man and understanding the route concept. So he knew once this tight end, the tight end in the middle, 88, if you can see him right up the middle, once he get past that linebacker, he's going to be wide open in that hole, in that little seam right there, right? But let me play it right here. This over here to the tight end is a great throw. You got to fill it into that area. But if y'all see Christian Watkins, that is a touchdown. Look at him right in the middle of that C. That is a for sure touchdown. Now they got a great pass out of this, a great completion. But this is game changing if you go to Christian Watkins down here. I hope y'all. I wish I could see my but y'all see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But that is a nice, easy completion. Even though they tried to fool him, he still got a great completion out of that. But man, I would prefer that he get a touchdown out of that. But that's a nice throw, though. You know what I'm saying? Real good. What I noticed here is that he's good at not being forced into mistakes. That's one thing that I noticed going through the film. There's improvement. That's things that he could improve upon, but he didn't get forced into mistake when he looked up and it was a different read pre-snap. I mean post-snap. But
yeah, I gotta be critical. It's a completion, cool. We said these things with Tua though. We seen completions from Tua, but Tone, you just brought up Christian Watson. And the fact of the matter is, if this was Tua playing quarterback with the same completion, at least for me, I believe Tone and Vicinity would have said the same thing when we were breaking down the film last year. The completion is nice. I'd rather have points on the board. You see what I'm saying?
And he has time to read the
I got to
field.
be critical.
He had time from when he threw that ball. He had time to go and look, take what's the name, but he went with, I don't know if it's a necessary time, and he just knew where the ball needed to be. He understood where the hole was going to be, and he put the ball there. I mean, it picks up a first down, keeps the chains moving, but that's the difference between potentially, sorry, Radu, for cutting you off, getting 6 versus still having to fight to get that 6.
That's
so yeah,
26. That's a 26-yard completion. So now, this for me is, I'm not criticizing him for this. This is possibly a teacher moment, and when you get back to the sideline and say, hey, if you get this look again, this is what I want you to look for. Because we're talking about playing quarterback. These are split-second decisions. What you don't want is a quarterback that holds on to the football too long. Because while he's throwing the football, as you can look, that guard is getting beat at the time. He is getting beat. Look at him throwing the guard on the left, well, the right, his right, but the top of our screen is getting beat. So we don't want to have our quarterback practice on holding on the football too long. If you look at him, he's reading it from top to from the field side to the boundary to the field side. You're not skipping a wide open tight end and hoping that this pop open. So that's I wouldn't say critique. Now this is the first time he see this play, and then you go back and look at the film like, hey, when we get this look again, you look at it. But I'm not going to say, well, at least from my standpoint, I'm not killing Tua for making this decision because your read, even if that first or second read is open, you take it every time. And that's my only pushback for that.
Yeah, again, I'm not killing them. I'm not 26 yards is 26 yards. It's a first down. It's a good completion. I just got to be critical because again, two things can be true, and you again, very good throw.
Time.
But
go ahead, Lou. What you said?
No, I'm just saying. Again, good throw, good completion. I'll take it, but there is another option and maybe for a better outcome. So I'm just saying we got to critique. I'm with you, Tone. I'm not killing them. I agree. It is a coaching moment. Get them on the sidelines, show them this, that, and third. So again, it's not killing them, but it is critiquing it.
All right, let's go. Next play. 27. All right, so somebody said, what's the difference between Malik Willis and Quinn Ewers? This is one of the questions that came up. Here's a play that I said that I think Malik Willis is going to show the ability to do things that I think Quinn Ewers can't do, which is that right there. Escape the pocket. Broke a tackle and outbeat. I think that is Tremaine Edmonds. He's not a slow cornerback, a linebacker. That was Tremaine Edmonds that he juked out. First, he broke the tackle of the edge right here. Boom, got out of that. And then faked him. All you needed that pause right there. He has 4.3 speed to get to this corner. He has 4.3 speed to get there. And that is a play that not all quarterbacks could do. Quinn Ewers is not outrunning him to that corner, in my personal opinion.
I would agree.
So for the ones that was saying, okay, that's one. Now there's another teaching moment. Now, as y'all can see, I hope y'all know that I'm not just being biased because I like his film. There is a teaching moment here too. And I'm gonna show y'all. Right here. Once he got past here, quarterbacks, keep your eye on the field. Look at once he got past him, look at the 10-yard line.
Right at the 10. Coming across.
That is Watson again. That's a completion right there. It had been a little bit more yards, so he still got the first down. But I would love for my quarterback to keep your eyes downfield when you're scrambling, right? Because I do understand you want to have the threat of being a running quarterback, but you're quarterback at first. So if you have a play to where you don't have to run the risk of getting hit and tackled and things of that nature, go ahead and take your receivers. Your receivers get paid to catch footballs, and you want them to always feel like no matter what you do, to never give up on a play because your quarterback is always watching and looking for you to break open. That helps your receivers want to get open for you, right? So that's another teaching moment for him as well. So I am also going to be critical, and I believe he got injured on that play too. So, but here we go from the end zone view. Yeah, break the run through that. Yes. Fake him. Oh, yeah, that's all I need. Get to that corner. Yeah. That's what 4.3 will do for you. That right there is what 4.3 speed would do for you. So, but that's still a good play. But still, it's a teachable moment. You're still young in terms of how many games you played. So you always teach and give them something to think about for the next play. But anything from any one of y'all so far?
Nah. Not on those two plays, at least for me.
Vicinity, I heard you.
I would have to. Can I see it?
The end zone or the sideline view?
Sideline.
All right.
Don't even play it.
Oh, well, okay.
Don't play it. Now play it. Huh? I'll just play it. I just play it. Okay. All right. That's all I needed to say.
You're not going to elaborate? You're just going to...
No, I just feel like that's a play like that would have been a predetermined throw by two with the Tyreek in the Jaden Reed position, motioning out and breaking into the end zone. Just a timing throw. Just put it out there. But you never know. I just wanted to say, but you play the results of that. Jaden Reed broke open, but it is what it is. He made a great play. Like I said, instinctual. When he doesn't see it immediately, he utilizes his legs. I guess that's all you can ask for right now.
Okay. Which next play? This is. Oh, I forgot to point out the score. Hold on. That this is very key. Well, it's 6-3. So this one, very nice play. Let's go. Where we at? Third quarter. Here. All right. So this is right here, just so y'all know, the play before that I showed was on the first and 10, and the one obviously with the catch to the tight end, and he missed Watson. That both of those was on 1st and 10. This play right here is a 3rd and 2. 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 2. And I believe, let me see, they are up. Well, they was up 6-3 at the time. And as you see, this is going to be a touchdown.
Is he going to the 1-on-1 matchup? Nope. Okay.
As you can see, that was the it's good to have a strong. It's good to have a what happened, Sandy? I heard you say who was what?
No, I wanted to see who was at the top of the screen. Like I can't see the players' numbers, so I don't know who that is.
So you got Christian Watkins and then number 88 for the tight end at the top of the screen.
Tight end, okay, yeah.
Which is Luke Musgrave. Mm-hmm. That's who at the top, and at the bottom that is Romeo Dobbs and Jaden Reed. Okay. At the bottom, and as you can see, they run that little rub route down here. And
that's
then,
beautiful.
And you see, and look at this. This is.
He's already together.
Watch him here. Look how he's checking. Something that we did, I forgot to point it. Look how he's checking with them. He's looking at. First thing he look at is who you get your eyes on first. Safety. He sees single high. He see man-to-man bump and run look like at the bottom, and he know what route he has. So he understands that he will have one-on-one with the safety in the middle of the field. He has to hold that safety. He's checking it to him. And then watch what he do. The first thing he do is look directly forward at that safety. Look how he's holding that safety in the middle of the field. Look to the right side. Go back to the safety, right? Now look. Once he see that safety right there, he's delivering the ball. And look where Romeo Dobbs is. This is what you call understanding route concept. And another thing is, it's good to have a strong arm. But this is a touch pass. He hits. Look at that ball placement. Look at that ball placement.
No, that's a beautiful pass.
In stride. That is in stride. He don't slow down one single bit. Actually, he had to reach out to catch the football. That's a touchdown. That and I believe this was his first full game he played this season. That is a touchdown. But all the small details, pre and post game, look at him. Getting his eyes on that safety. Looks out there, see what he got. Boom, look. Once he hold him, he already know where he's going. And another thing is, look at the pressure. Not even thinking about it. Delivering that football. Look at that pressure coming up the middle. Standing in there, getting that football out. Again, is there teaching moments? Yes, there are. But there's some good stuff on here that you could come in and say, well, I understand why they took a chance on him. So that was there you go. That was that one. That was on 3rd down. And that was on 3rd and 2, by the way, people. And hold on, let me go back. Actually, matter of fact, let me see something. Just in case. Because I heard somebody say something too was taking the safe plays. Y'all remember he said that? Down here, Reed is an easy first down. If he delivered that ball on time, that's an easy first down. But someone said he was a game manager and he wasn't going to win the game. Vicinity Lou, do this look like a game manager or somebody that's going to win the game?
No, there's nothing to complain about here. Again, he made the correct read. I know people in the chat are saying he checked into this play. Again, I don't know that, right? For me, I think this is the play call. But again, Tom, there's a lot to like here. To your point, pressure in his face, not worried about it. sat in the pocket, delivered a good. Well, I don't even want to say good. That's a great throw. So again, nothing for me to criticize here. Good read, good everything, right? What we talk about a lot, Tone, and I throw it to you for insanity, is execution. That is executing at its finest right there, from all parties involved, especially the quarterback. So, yeah, listen, that's a very good throw, high level throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also smart that he went to that side with the Reed Dobbs combination because Watson does break open, and Musgrave was having a great season up until that point. I believe one of their tight ends before they got hurt was having a great season. Um, but he
Tucker
took
Craft.
what he trusted Kraft, one of them. He trusted what he saw in the defensive look that they were giving him, and he took his shot. So I'm not going to be upset about it. When you think you have a shot, go ahead and take it. And
All right.
he really did manipulate the safety in the middle of the field well because he made him turn. He made those hips move. So when you can do that, you got the safety beat. And that's something that we struggled with the Tua because what was the scouting report on him was is that if he looks one way, he's going the other. So safeties never got fooled by it as much. I mean, there was times you got caught, but like that was just what the narrative was around him. So we can definitely utilize that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and I,
say nice things. I'm gonna be nice.
yeah, I think they wouldn't get manipulated a lot. This one this is in the fourth quarter. This is 1st and 10. They're up 13-6. Um, this is a scramble. Now, he scrambled, and that this is being able just taking what you can get, right? Not mad at it, but again, when I go through the film, I listen. I got to keep the same energy, right?
Mhm.
Um, so this one thing about play action, you got to turn your back to the safeties and to the field. So when you get back around, the first thing you do, you get eyes on the safety. Now I think when he looked over here, he sees this guy in the area, right? Sorry. So I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, but you see the safety over there by the C right there, right? He looks at him, he get his eyes on him,
Mm-hmm.
and then now
Mm-hmm.
you see the guy in between the 50 and the 45-yard line, the defender there.
Mhm.
I'm thinking he's
Mm-hmm.
looking at him, so he's thinking when Reed pop up, it look he should have. For me, you got to understand route concept. So he probably didn't know if he was going to be in zone or man, but that looked like a man look because if he would have understood that, then he should have known based on the route concept. Reed is popping wide open. Look under that.
Yeah, that absolutely. He should be throwing that ball towards the
And
sideline of the.
Mhm.
Is that the Packers sideline
yes,
on the
that's the
top
Green
of the
Bay
Yes.
screen?
Packers
Yes.
sideline. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, he should be throwing. He should be throwing that ball. I'm with you, Tom. 100.
field
percent I
side.
was looking at that too. To
Yeah,
his side of the field, leading him towards the sideline.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Now he's under pressure. So I understand that. Like if you look at it right now, he's under pressure. But I think Vincenzi said it earlier on the play that she was looking. That is a timing base. So you have to understand that and throw that ball, stare down that pressure. Right? So, and I'm not mad at you getting what you can get. But again, now this is where me and Lou what can agree is we have to critique. A 4-yard scramble is good. They actually got a first down out of this because at the end he got hit late at the ground when he slid. Boom, right there. They got a 15-yard. But if you can look at, I don't know if y'all can see him, but if you look right here, Jaden Reed is got his head up like, God, dog, you missed me. Let me see something
Mhm.
real quick. He like, yeah, you missed me. So he's looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? I think we missed out on one right there. But again, this is not just here to point out all the good. This is point out teaching moments because again, over here, we're not here just to say all everything is rainbows. No, he good, but there's things that you need to get better at, and you could learn from. So, that's that one. Next play is fourth quarter. Okay, 9:30. And it's third quarter. It's fourth quarter. Boom. This is going to be 2 plays later. All right. Zoom in. Sorry. Boom. And I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be him just making a play.
Okay.
This is 2nd and 7.
I believe this is the play right here that Tone, you asked the question kind of earlier if there was a play specifically
Yeah, this is
that
it
we
right
want to.
here.
This would be the one that I would, yeah, for sure, because he
Now,
basically made something out of
yeah,
nothing.
something out of nothing. So as you can see, again, guys, when you ask, what can he do that Quinn Ewers can't do, this is here. I like to see him checking, and even if he's acting like he's checking, I like to see him getting the defense thinking. That's something that we rarely seen all last season. Well, since under the Tua regime. Now you see what he's looking at. He's staring down. I would have loved for him to try to fire that in there to Christian Walker's right there at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
Because you have to be on time with that. But he had the arm strength to get that in there. I don't know why he saw that and then looked away from it. To me, that part right there was in my mind. I'm like, you could aggressive. Like he's trying not to make a turnover, right? But in NFL, there's certain things that's open, and then there's certain things that's NFL open. That is NFL open. That's a 10-yard difference from that the guy, the underneath guy that could get to that ball. You throw that right there, especially with the arm you have. You do have to check down in the running back, but making something right here. This is the things that Lou, me, you, for Sandy, we spoke about these on countless occasions, right? When the play doesn't work, or if everything doesn't work out perfect,
can you go
make
get
a play?
something? Absolutely.
He turned that one, you know what I'm saying, into a nice scramble. That was on third and 7. I mean 2nd and 7. So you turned it 7. I think that was a 6-yard scramble, if I'm not mistaken. Do it say? Yeah, 6. Now you got a 3rd and 1. And then
can I just say something? And it might sound nitpicky. It might sound nitpicky, but go start the play over, because they start in trips, right? They're gonna motion Wicks. Wicks is a speed guy, right? They shift. So now it's showing zone. My question to him is, okay, you got single high. Why aren't you reading that zone? And if it's
that's not single high.
okay. Well, hold up. There's one safety up top. Sorry, that's what they're showing. But he's going to bail out. It's going to
Look at the safety when they shift. The safety, you see how the safety he's moving backwards.
Right. The other one, right? So I'm saying is, why is he not reading that zone? Why does he not understand where that ball should go? Because that's timing. That's.
Go ahead.
Are we not understanding that, like, when you play zone, there are holes in the zone? I feel like he needs to know how to process that and know where that ball has to go. If we can reward him for making the throw to the tight end and going there when he saw it, why are we then not calling it out when he doesn't do it right here for Christian Watson? Like, I don't want.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. Yeah,
What do you mean? So the first play, right, when he went to the tight end when he could have had Watson, right? He saw it, he threw it, right? They're showing a zone. I'm saying, do you not know, like third bailing, do you not know where the holes are going to be at in that zone?
Well, no, not necessarily. The only reason why is because you don't know the depth that they get in that zone. Like right now, he doesn't know if the cornerback at the end. Remember, the cornerback at the end has underneath. So technically, like right now, what he's looking at right now, he would have to throw this right now if he was going to throw that play. It had to be thrown right now, and that cornerback is in position.
And he needs to do that.
No, that cornerback is in position if he doesn't sit down to jump that route, and he got a clear lane to the touchdown.
He's not even looking at Watson right now, right?
No,
he's not, right? So he hasn't even got to that side of the field. But you also have the guy at the top. Like, he's like, I feel like he had time.
Yeah, the guy at the top. Well, you mean open?
Hold on, let it play, because it's a zone and it has to develop. But I'm saying, if you know what the zone is and what they're in, you can find that hole. He breaks. Look at everybody. He can take the dude at the 40, 35.
Yeah, at the bottom of the
That's
screen.
timing. Yeah. Put some touch on that. There's no pressure. There's no pressure right now. He's good. He's safe. He's safe. He's bailing. But there are options for him. Why are we not calling this out? It sounds
I don't know. Yeah, I disagree.
Okay, Tony, where's the pressure?
Why I'm not saying he's under pressure. I'm not saying he's under pressure. I'm saying you said that was the timing. I don't think that's not a with that
if it's zone. I'm saying if he would have predetermined, like, okay, this is the zone, this is where they're bailing to, but to him, he might have not had the film on it. He may not have done the film work on it. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is right now, even if we don't want to say that, there is no reason for him to be running right now. You can let your wide receiver scramble. There's a guy at the 40. There's a guy at the 35. I mean the 25. Like, why are you running? Your pocket is fine. If Tua would have done that, we would have been crucifying him. He's fine.
No. The guy at the 40 is not open because he had a guy. Now you said timing. This is the only thing you throw me off. You're not throwing this with timing because the only way you throw this with timing, you have to look down there. You have to stop. Right. You have to and then turn around and just throw.
It's his backside.
Yeah. And you don't know how far that cornerback is bailing out. You understand the route concept. So when you counting, right? So if you want to get a pre-read, you counting. If you're looking at the field, you have 2 down here, and you have 1, 2, possibly 3 defenders down here. So you have 3 on 2. So you know you're gonna have 1 over the top and 1 underneath on that side, at least on 1 guy, right? So you're outnumbered on that side, on the bottom side. This is pre-read. You're outnumbered.
Yes.
So in order to throw a timing and understand that, you have to already predetermine. I have numbers down there, or I have a 1-on-1. The numbers do not favor us. Well, them
or you know what zone they're in and where the hole is going to be.
Well, you don't know. You remember you have post and pre. So you don't know what zone this is. Like right now, what do you think? What do you think he's supposed to know this is? They could build into cover 2 because what he did, they could build into cover 3.
But how fast is he processing it?
That's what I'm saying.
He had time, right? Is that not some? We're not going to go ahead.
So right here,
I'm not going to nitpick.
So when you go right here, right, you're looking at it here. You're processing the field. What they belling out. You understand? He's getting jammed. This throws off a lot because he's getting jammed. So you're looking at this. This is not good here, right? You come back down here at this point where he's breaking out. He either have to turn around and predetermine and just launch that right there because it's a game of inches, a split-second decision without even knowing the depth of him or the depth of the safety. So you have to see that and gun that in there. That's the difference between where I say a Josh Allen, a Patrick Mahomes, because you have the arm to be late. This is technically you have to be late to get there. And which is what I said last time. I know that he prioritized not making mistakes, turnovers. Which is I'm not mad at that because if for you to throw that, because you got to think about it, this is opposite hash. This going.
What down is this? I'm sorry. What down is distance? I'm sorry.
This is 2nd and 7, I believe. I'm gonna tell you right now. 2nd and 7. So, and you and I personally, thanks for putting. I'm not taking that risk on 2nd and 7 when you got the 3rd down, coming up. So, would I've liked for him to gun that? Yes, but not predetermined. That's my only. No, I'm not predetermined that.
You don't want to predetermine though.
No, because remember that ball got to travel from all the way over here to here. He has time to get back and jump that route, like make a great play on the defense.
Which receiver are you talking about? I'm sorry, just make sure.
The one Watson at the bottom. The Watson at the bottom.
Okay.
And he got and he got because he slid. I was like, why didn't he get a 1st down? He slid feet first. But I'm not gonna kill him on that.
He didn't want to get hit. He can't afford to get hit.
That was 9:30 in the 4th quarter. So yeah, I'm not, especially at it's 13-6, you up. Nah, I'm not teaching him, and that's just me, my opinion. I'm not teaching him to throw that blindly down there, to automatically know that. No, that means you have to know exactly what they were running, and they were disguising their coverage right then and there.
Okay. I get where we're going with this. Okay.
Okay, and now I gotta go overtime. Let's go to OT. 9:15. So this is what down is this? So this is overtime. They tied at 16-16. Um, this is 2nd and 7. This is 2nd and 7. See, now that one, when you come, well, let me let it play out. When you over there, and this is the overtime.
Mm-hmm.
That one, when you have time to process and come back, you saw the difference in the coverage in that one. See, they are man to man. You know this is open here.
So he didn't.
You don't have a safety over the top or a guy. See, he's occupying this guy underneath. Look at that space right there. That's overtime. You got him at the 50, 40, 44-yard line. Got your team automatic, almost already in field goal range. And boom. Anything with that? Because I'm done with the Chicago film. Anything with that one?
Nice
You got people in the chat saying, "Can we get the reverse angle from like the end zone view of that throw?"
The end zone of this one, or the one before?
No, the one you just showed in overtime.
Okay. We could get the end zone view. I don't know what let's see. Yeah, you get. They want to see the.
People in the chat tone just wanted to see the. They were kind of saying he was like off balance with a throw and still made a correct throw, like his arm angle and things of that nature.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now that there was a throw in this game where he threw it like literally right past. Was it this game or Baltimore? I think it was the Ravens. He threw it literally right past the D lineman helmet, and in between it when the dude like it, he saw on it and it went straight between. I was like, that's arm talent. Oh, they were trying to see. Okay, they wanted to see it from the reverse, from the backside. It depends on which way they're going, which angle you get. So to see his angle that he was thrown on, I get what they were trying to see. But all right, on to the anything from that vicinity in Lou?
Nice pass.
No, it was basically pitch and catch.
And overtime too. So all right, let's go on to the Ravens. Was the first one we got. Somebody was saying, they said again, this notion that he was game managing and not, and they was calling a game managing game. No, this is, I want y'all to know this is his first snap of the game. He's already down 7-0. This is the first snap of the game. Deep ball. What is the conservativeness on this? And can we again? I'm gonna say this again. It's good to have a rocket, but it's better to have a rocket and to be able to make these touch throws. Look at that. Boom. That cornerback is in great position. But he put that ball out there to where he gave his receiver opportunity. That's a nice touch pass down the field. On the sideline. That is so this narrative that they were trying to push, that they was calling a conservative game. No, they weren't. I forgot who it was that came and said, I'm like, not the same. We weren't watching the same film. Now, let me skip this. So just for context purpose, right? That was the first pass. The second one was a too many on the field. on offense. So now it's switching to the next play, which was 3rd and 15, and they got a false start. So now his very next pass, the very next play is 1st and 20. Down 7-0. As you can see, it's 6 on the board because this is about to be a touchdown. So this first 2 plays. You're gonna look at that. 2 plays, touchdown. I don't know where this conservative notion came from. That is the 2-play drive, touchdown. 1 deep down the sideline, 1 nice, like, to see this. This is when you see them that I don't know if y'all can see the safety. If y'all see Malachi Starks, when you see his hips open up to the outside, then you already know you got Christian Watkins in that seam, right, running that post, right? And you put that ball right. Look at I just a lot of times look at the ball placement on his footballs. Like, if this is underthrown, look at what Christian Watkins catch that ball. Arms extended in front of him, bring that football down, clean shot path to the end zone. If he doesn't throw it like that, then he possibly get tackled right before the end zone. That is 2 plays. That is nice. When we talk about a guy in his first start of the season, like, you have to understand that. Look at what he's looking at. He's looking at Malachi Starks. He sees him turn around and look at that boundary receiver, and look, immediately hitch and throw. Soon as Watson head is around, that ball is out. So that's 2 plays and a touchdown, right? Go here. Y'all want to see the end zone angle?
Yeah. For the people. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah.
That is a nice pocket too. Hold on, let me go back.
Again, it's a very good throw, and again, a very good read. With that being said, it is a very easy read and a very easy throw. If that makes sense.
Yes.
So
yes, for sure.
Like Tone, you said something earlier when you were like, "There's NFL open and then there's tight window NFL open."
Yes.
Like, it's a great throw. What I will say is, though, 99% of the league can make that throw. Like, it's good, but this is where people will see that and they just get enamored with that. And I'm not saying you did, Tom. I think Quinn Ewers can make that throw, though. Like, with that, again, it's pitch and catch. He's wide open. So, in my opinion, it's a good read, good throw. Again, Quinn Ewers can do the same thing. I mean, hell, if we're going to be fair, Tua Tagovailoa can do the same thing. So, like, I'm not sitting here, like, look at the people in the chat. I don't know if you can see, 30-yard dart, this, that, and the third. Bro, this is virtually wide open. Like, if I'm running this post route, I believe Finsanity, no disrespect, can make this throw. Is all I'm saying. So I'm not going crazy because I see this kind of throw right here from Malik Willis. This is not one of them plays that is going to, look, we got our franchise guy. This was this is a pitch and catch, one of the easiest reads and throws you can make in this league. So that's all I'm saying. But again, good read, good throw. I'm not taking it away from him. Mm-hmm. But 99% of the league makes that throw.
That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Which I think both all of them that you said, yes, they can make this throw, and I've seen both Tua and Quinn Ewers make this throw. So I'm not saying that, but we got to call it. That's a touchdown. we always
1,000%.
Plays there. Yeah. We want him to make the play.
Smart play. He saw that the safety was turned the wrong way, and once he saw it, he put it out there because he knew he had Christian Watson going to get it. So that's all I got to say.
So I just want to point out this one that would tie the game. up. Baltimore went down the field and just scored. So he gets on the drive right here. Bomb, 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 bomb. We doing a show, so we couldn't go through all this. But let's go here. And I forgot to mention somebody fumbled the ball.
Okay.
Somebody fumbled the ball, forgot, and they had got a turnover. So Baltimore went up 20-7 at this moment. And as you can see, it's 20. The 13 is because they scored on this play. But at this moment right here, he's down 20-7. So I think, let me find it where are we? Yeah, so right here, I think it was where are we? Oh, here we go. Boom. Again, some people that ask, for the ones that ask, this a little bit. Pay attention to this. I forgot to tell y'all. Damn, I'm used to good at. I'm slipping. I got it. All the time that he scrambled. Y'all remember I was pointing out, I need you to keep your eyes downfield, things of that nature. Y'all see this play right here? This is literally, he's a threat at the read option. He's a threat. Because look, you reading it, pulls it, look at everyone. You're not going to account for the quarterback? Look at Humphreys, look at Hamilton, both of them, all of them. They made one false step. If he's not a 4-3 guy, Hamilton got a chance to get back. But look, not with him. That's a touchdown. That's 4-3 speed. That's that dynamic ability that he brings to the team. Down 20-7, and you go down after a turnover. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Malik Willis was the one that fumbled the ball. I think the centers he reached for the to check. Like, you know how you do the help? He reached for the check, and the center snapped the ball to hit him in the face mask. Let me see if I can find the play. If I can. It hit him in the face mask, and he fumbled. That's why I was looking for the fumble, but I cannot find it. Here it is. Here it is. I'm sorry. Boom. Just so y'all can understand, this is what happened. They scored, kicked the field goal, right? He gets the ball. He's down 17-7. And boom. Let me zoom it up so y'all can see. This is what happened. This is what happened on the drive previously. I should have wrote it down here, but this is what happened on the previous drive. He went to check like he always do with his head, like we seen him do. The center snapped the ball, hit him right in the face. And Baltimore get the ball. As we know, Baltimore took that football and they scored on it. It was they kicked a field goal. So now he's down. At the time of that play, he's down 22-7. And that's when you see that play that I just showed, this one right here. After a turnover, a nice drive that they get on, and you finish it off with this play here. Again, in big moments. And again, in the game against Baltimore, they fighting for their playoff life. They were 7-8 at the time of this game. So this is not, this is a team that had just beat Cincinnati the week before they was tied with the same record, but they took the lead in the division. So at this point, they need to win out to win their division. And this is the performance he's putting on. One game, though. I want to keep on saying that. I don't want people to get it misconstrued. It's still only one game. All right. So that was that one. Now we got that was second. Mm-hmm. And that was again. That was a minute and 30 seconds to go too. By the way, I'm at before halftime. At the time of that, so that was basically like a 2-minute drive. So now let's go to the third quarter. Anything before I go on Lewis Vicinity on that one?
No, good play.
All right, boom. Vicinity?
No, thank you. I think you did perfect.
Now this one here, they're down 27. So after he went and scored to get the 14, they came out of halftime. They're down 27-14 at this point. This is a 3rd and 18. 3rd and 18. So the first thing you point out, they sent the blitz up the middle. You're gonna see Hamilton go. Which is Hamilton is right there acting like a linebacker in the middle, and you see they sent him up the middle. He saw it, boom, escape, scramble. By time, you remember I said I need you to keep your hands upfield. Look at Malik, Jaden Reed. Look at Jaden Reed. Now, how do that happen? Now, when you're scrambling, these defenders respect your scrambling ability. This is why I want you to keep your hands up. Watch when he dropped the ball. You see Humphreys, he stopped in order, and look at it. He let his player go. He's looking at Malik Willis. Oh, not even, he just completely, look at the one next to him. I don't know who that is. That might be Malachi Starks. Both of them are looking at Malik Willis and left Jalen Reed wide open. That's what that type of scrambling ability brings to you. A 4-3 guy, because you don't have time to hesitate, right? And you get your throw on the run, boom. Nice play. And right in front of the safety, good. I think that is what we're looking for out of the quarterback. Don't just scramble to get the yardage. Don't panic, my brother. Get on the outside. Keep your eyes downfield. And he illustrated that right here. Nice throw on the run, too. That's a good throw on the run.
That is a very nice throw on the run. Who was top side on that? Like on the top of the screen?
This Watson at the top.
Mm.
You want? I'm gonna run it so just in case you want to.
It would have been a harder throw, but Watson is coming across
on the
right
30.
here.
Yo, right here.
Watch when he starts coming across.
Talk about right here.
Yeah. It would have been a harder throw, but
yeah,
that's another throw you could probably make. He has the arm and the ability to make that throw, but
yeah,
I won't criticize it though. Again, just a playmaker making plays. My concern ain't him doing this. I think he can do this.
Mm-hmm.
The concern tone in Insanity is, can he do it consistently? Because what I was saying in the Twitter space earlier, my biggest fear is people are going to see plays like this. And again, there might be 3, 4, 5 of these a game. And these are Sports Center top 10 plays, right? And that's all people are going to get enamored with. But if the other side is a little inconsistent, this, that, and a third, I don't want people just to get enamored with these kind of plays instead of evaluating the whole entire game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm with it, but it has to be consistent. I can't just have a bunch of wild plays and then inconsistencies on top of that.
I forgot to point out, if y'all remember the first play, this drive started out. Remember, he's down 27-14. This drive started out on his own 7-yard line. So they started at their own 7-yard line. And that play this play right here is a 3rd and 18. Down 27-14 in the third quarter. After Baltimore just went down and scored a touchdown to go up 27-20. So that's another thing that impressed me with is like you have to. Now there was this play. Let's go. The very next play. This is the very next play after he got the converted on 3rd and 18. This is the very next play. This is 1st and 10. The motion, see, the motion that when you see that motion, that say most likely they're going to be in zone, but they can fool you and be in a matchup zone. But the fact that no one is running with Watson or who's number 0 on their team?
There's Golden, isn't it?
Is that 00? No, that's 10.
10. That should be the. Right. I don't know. Is that the?
No, that's Golden. They got it as 00 here, but that got to be
Golden. Yeah,
that's Golden. That got to be Matthew Golden.
Yeah, that's the rookie. Yeah.
So no one's running with that. That should be an indication that it is a zone, and it turns out to be a zone. Look like a let me see. It was either it like a cover, some version of a cover three.
Mhm.
Not it got to be. No, this is a matchup zone because the corners took. This looked like let me double check. I'm sorry. This looked like it was matchup zone at the top, and I think Humphreys once he motioned took this guy man to man everywhere but inside. Nah, they manned up at the bottom. They manned up at the bottom with a safety at the top. So he was serving. Yeah. Now this is another play right here, escaping. You talk about escapability. That right there. Did y'all just see what he did? That's what you call making a play. Not too many people could do this. Right here, the pocket, right? It's starting to collapse on them. Look at all the receivers. Where are you going? Where are you going with this football? No one is open.
There's nowhere to go.
Back out, spin out, quick reaction. Back inside. That's athletic ability. Now, Lou, let me let that run and see if you remember what that looks similar to. Boom. First down. Now, Lou, when we backstage the first time, I think it was the first time we ever was going over film together, right, Lou? We were looking at what's the quarterback?
You talking about the prospects from college?
Yeah, the first time.
You talking about Jackson Dart?
Yeah, but mess who we was in? What's the other name from Louis LSU?
Garrett Nussmeier.
We're looking at Garrett Nussmeier, and I was like, nice, okay, cool. But it's just certain things that I'm looking for. This trait right here is one of the things when I saw Jackson Dart do this, I said, okay, he know how to put that arm to use, and he can show some accuracy. And what it is y'all see he spins out, he's running to his weak side, right? Throwing it. Now you got to get your position back on the run and launch it. Look how he launched it off. He's not, his mechanics is not there. A dime. Look where Washington catch the football. I need to see that type of ability for me to say, okay, you capable of being something. Because a lot of people cannot be accurate like that. It's good to have a strong arm, but are you accurate enough to make those throws? That's strong. How many deep balls did you see? Even though his first two in Baltimore and maybe one in the Chicago game, that's the number throw. Cool, but you have to be accurate. This is a nice accurate throw right here. Escape. And again, like I said, one more time, we run that back one more time. Once you escape in the pocket, keep your eyes down the field. This to me is showing me either his coach told him this is a sign of maturing, right? Because now you keep your eye downfield. You're not just once you get out of harm's way, you're not just looking to scramble. Because look, he can look right there and try to scramble. Look what he did. Eyes downfield, found Watson, dropped the dime. That was on 1st and 10. Now, mind you, this drive started at his own 7. Y'all want to wait? That's for them. Let's see the end zone view for them. Any? That's nice. This is nice. This instinct. Look at that. Look how he threw that offside arm and everything. All right, so that was on 1st and 10. Nice play. This one right here is going to be 3rd and 9. Again, this is all the same drive. Down 14. This is in the third quarter, so he's getting a drive going. Started on the 7-yard line. Look where they are now. They're on the 20-yard line. So this is on 3rd down. 3rd down in the red zone. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. A lot of people say this was a scramble. To me, and I'll get Lou and Vicinity question. That is making a play. I'm just sorry. Break a tackle, fight on 39, going to get that first down. Now, some people said it was a scramble. To me, this is like a quarterback draw. What do y'all think?
No, it looks like a quarterback draw to me.
Yeah, that looked like a quarterback draw. And
Tell by the way he tucked it.
yeah, I seen it because even though they were like, "Oh, he scrambled to make," no, this is like a quarterback draw, and it
He
didn't work
stopped.
out.
You can look.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Look, he's clearly in the graphs.
As soon as he gets on that back foot, he's like, "I'm going." That's QB draw.
QB draw all the
You're
way.
trying to
Yeah,
make
to
you're
me,
trying to
Absolutely.
entice him that we're throwing the ball, but as soon as he gets to that back foot on that drop back, he's like,
yeah.
I'm going. Yeah, that's
And
QB
for
draw.
me, another giveaway. Look at the top. I think that's Luke Musgrave. Look at the top. He's not trying to get open. Look at him. He's not trying to look up, get open. Look, yeah, that's a quarterback draw to me. Nice play, making a play. That's a 39. You down. You need touchdowns at this point. He's going to make a play. Then so that's 39. Okay, boom. Next play, what we got? Third quarter, 3:52. 3:52. Boom. No plays. Hold on. What do you mean no plays? Oh, there. All right, we back. This is third quarter.
No, Fred, they're not all third downs.
No, they're not all third down. That was a key play there. That's why I caught. Okay, this one, the next one, as I can see, it's 24-17. So they got a field goal out of that drive. I don't know if you watched that drive. They got in the red zone, and now I thought he got conservative because he ran the ball 3 straight times, and it was fourth and one, and they ran under the center, just a regular normal quarterback sneak. If you got a guy that's dynamic, you don't run quarterback sneaks under that. You put him in the shotgun and either call a draw to use his speed or something. I didn't like it. Or you got Josh Jacobs. I'm in 31, not 41. 31, and then you kick the field goal. So that was just me. I didn't like that, but what it is. But here we go. This one is first and 10 here. Yeah, 3:52. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is opposite hash. That is what I like to see. Now this one is what I pointed out is when you have a quarterback without the limitation, he's on the opposite hash, and he's about to throw a deep square out on the opposite hash.
That's about a 35, 40-yard pass right there.
Goodness gracious. And I'm like, for the people, when they were saying, I'm like, if you're not telling me they calling a conservative game. You do not call this type of play. This is pick six central all day. Throw that ball. He doesn't step into that. I don't know if y'all noticed. He doesn't step into this throw. He throws that flat-footed. That's arm strength that you got, but you have to be accurate with it. I don't know, and now this was me a little bit nitpicking myself. I would have loved for a better throw to where he could get an opportunity to catch and run, but because I don't think he was under pressure or anything, and I feel like he could have stepped into that. And if you throw that, if he catch it and get an opportunity to run, like right there, you know how you see him, they usually spin off. He could try to beat Malachi Starks to the outside. That's a possible touchdown, house call. Or at least, catch and run. Because look, when he got up, he still is not in position. Malachi Starks is not in position to make a play on that. So if he could just beat Wiggins, that's a potential big play right there. And I think at this moment, you're down 27-17.
That's a big boy throw though, right there, Tom.
Not it is. Yeah.
That's a big boy throw. And this is where when Mike McDaniel had concepts like this, and Tom, we talked about it a lot. especially, I'm glad you pointed out the hash where he was. You're going opposite of the hash where the ball is marked. Again, that's about a 35, 40-yard throw from where he threw it to where the ball landed. These are the things right here. And again, I'm against the signing of Malik Willis, but this is what this offense has been missing for 6 years, are plays like this. It don't matter who the coach was in Miami. With Tua, you can't make these throws or you can't call these kind of plays. Because if you do, virtually that side of the field is taken away with Tua. I can't take that away from Malik Willis. He is a guy that has an arm you can see it even better here, to your point, Tom. He's not even stepping up and making this throw. Again, bro, that is a big boy throw and something this offense has been missing. Listen, shout out to him. That is a great throw.
Great throw. I love what Watson did with that route. Is this still the same play?
No, I'm about to go back to it. When I heard you say that, I'm about to go right back to it.
Watch how he manipulates this cornerback, and it's very it's very keen. It's going to lead him out, bring him back, and then give himself space to have time to go get that ball. It's very quick, but it's very beautiful, and it makes the cornerback turn. That's how beautiful
right
it is.
there.
He's
Boom.
Like, I'm going out. Now I'm coming back in. You got to turn, and then it gives him that space in that hole to put that ball where it is. So that's what I great throw though, great throw, but also great by Watson to manipulate the cornerback as well as he did.
That's a good point out. Yeah, he got the cornerback. What that, Wiggins? He got him to turn all the way around.
Hey, and go back to that play real quick, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't.
No, because
you gotta give the wide receiver some credit.
Yeah, because Reed was popping over in the middle too.
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to call that out, but Lord have mercy! Woo, look at that.
Yeah,
that's a touchdown. 1-on-1 with him. Oh, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, Reed would, if he would have split Malik.
What down was this?
Huh?
What down was this?
Down.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as Fitzgerald pointed out receivers, we both were like, well, let's see who else was.
hey, man, boy, when Fitzgerald said that, I said, oh Lord, who was that coming across the middle? Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Oh, God.
Okay, so now Mercedes started. We went to school.
Waddle can do that though. Waddle can do that. He might not have the size of Watson, but he can very much manipulate cornerbacks like that. Also because of his speed. I mean, it's not what it used to be, but yeah, you still have to respect it.
Now, mind you, this game is, again, they're down 27-17. Third quarter, getting down to crunch time, 2 minutes 44 to go. No huddle. Y'all see they got him no huddle? This is called being aggressive. I just want y'all to see something. Actually, let's run the play. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, it's good to have an arm. It's better to have touch. And now, for Sandy, you just pointed this out earlier. Mm-hmm. I like the way the receiver gave him that. It looked like if he was going to see that, like he was going to do a slant. This is what you call a sluggo. Slant and go. Boom.
But if we even, I'm leaving, and that's someone who trusts their wide receiver to get to beat their guy. That was great. That's trust right there.
And that's Melton.
Absolutely love it. Because when he releases that ball, they're even.
Yeah. Now, somebody said being aggressive. This is 3rd and 2, people. Now, me looking at this, and I would love to get Lewis, yours and Fincenti's thought process. Because when I'm looking at, right, it looked like that wasn't the initial place that they want him to go. It looked like they were trying to get a first down here with Reed, if you see him in a slot. Look like they called a slant. Look, boom. You see how he hits? Look at him hit. He's looking directly at Reed. They take this away. For sure, they take this away. What is this telling me? I got single high back here. And And I'm like, pre-snap, our numbers do not favor us. 1, 2, 3. Two cornerbacks, a safety. But when he sees this slant, watch his first hitch. He see that slant, and he see that safety in the middle of the field, that single high. Look who he's looking. He's looking directly at Malik Willis. Smith, Roquan Smith, and Humphrey is taking away Jaden Reed. I know I got a slant and go. You see that first hit? Look, he's not off his back foot. He knows he had to get it there. Don't give that safety any opportunity to get to this football. Now, I'm not going to lie. A little bit deeper out there, that could have been a house call.
Well, it's not so much deeper, right? It's, again, to your point, he's throwing off his back foot. He should have let him more to the outside.
Oh, yep.
That's what the problem is. You look when
he had him beat
over the outside shoulder, that's a house call. So the ball placement, again, everything you said, Tone, was right. Correct read. They took the slant away. You know what you have on the outside. Again, though, ball placement here is, I don't want to say the problem, but again, a better throw is a house call. He should have let it more to the outside than inside. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he has the arm to do it. So yes. And that's on third and 2. So now, well, I'm almost done, and we'll get into it afterwards. Let's see it from here. Did he have? Yeah, he had pressure. He could have stepped into it.
No, that's what I'm saying. That needs to be a better throw. And even from that angle, Tone, I'm sorry, Finsanity, if you were going to go, but that right there, he has the time.
You
got to make a. Yeah. You got to make a better, because look at the time. You're not under pressure. You're not nothing. You don't have to throw this off your back foot. Again, set your feet, step into the throw. A better throw leading to the outside, that's a house call. So, no, there's no excuses for there. A good completion, but if we're going to nitpick and things of that nature, the ball placement here is not where the ball should be.
Yes.
Yeah, just trust himself more. I think he also knew that safety was coming along, and he just wanted to get it out as quickly as possible. But just trust yourself. Trust that you have the strength to get that ball where it needs to be at. But yeah, he had time. But yeah, that's a nice pocket though. And
this is you can't ask for a better pocket than this.
And here's the thing: I also like that he didn't force it, because like sometimes, like with timing things like that, and he's going to number 16. Like I don't even know who that is on the roster. So to pick him over potentially Reed or whoever else was on the other side and trying to force it, because all you need is 2 yards, or just saying I'm going to just run and pick that up, that's actually like giving a guy a shot, like taking a chance.
Look at that.
I mean, I don't know. Does anybody know who number 16 is?
His name is Melton, but I don't know who that is.
Right. Like you're in a key situation. You can easily run and get it, but you go and you take that shot to the guy who none of us know. So yeah.
What's the score of the game right here?
It's 27-17. They're down by 10.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem right here, Tone and Finsanity. Let me go in this chat real quick. Real quick. We're gonna start here. Let me go real quick. We're nitpicking on 40-yard throws. That's the first one. Real quick. You're going to have to nitpick because the film and the ball placement has been good 90% of the time. Hold on real quick, Tone. Okay. Just let me get through this real quick. Here we go. Hate watching is wild. Now, this is the problem. It's 27-17. So if we're not going to nitpick on the 40-yard throw, the problem is you're down 10 and a better throw gets you down 3. And I'm sorry, it's not the nitpicking of the throw. I don't know if you guys just want us to sit up here and blow smoke up your ass. I'm sorry for the rant. But at the same time, these are the kind of plays in a game that when opportunity presents itself in a game, especially that you're losing, you need to hit on those plays because the offensive line did their job, the receiver did their job, and I'm sorry, it's going to hurt some people's feelings here. The quarterback is the one that didn't do his. Because a 40-yard throw is great, but I need 7 there when the opportunity is there. And it's the same thing that we've highlighted for Tua for 6 damn years. And this is what I don't like. Because of your hatred for Tua, what we would say is we never, Tone, Finsanity, how many times last year did we have completions? But the word on the street was we left meat on the bones.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, on a play like this, what was left was meat on the bone. So miss me with the nitpicking, this, that, and the third. Do y'all just want to be good, or are we looking to be great?
Yep. So that's this, and I'll talk about my concerns. So well, to lose credit, that is one. Like if we did this with Tua, the film sessions are on here. We keep the same energy with Tua. If we disagree, we disagree. I heard me and Vicinity disagree. Vicinity was criticizing him. I gave pushback to Vicinity, and missed pushback. And it's a back and forth. So it's not like we're trying to nitpick on everything. You get what I'm saying? I even defended him on some plays that she had a problem with. But this is what we have. We have multiple eyes on here, and this is what everything is not going to be peaches and cream, and they're down, right? So hey, this is what happened. There's always something to learn. Hey, next time you throw that football at the front pylon. Just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But it go to the next play. This one, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, this is the next play. This is that was just after the 2-minute warning. Obviously, y'all see this is gonna be again. You can't be late with him. Touchdown in the corner. A real read option. Down 27-17. You seen that? I wanted to see y'all. Watch the linebacker here.
Yeah, he reads it correctly.
Watch the linebacker here. He do a misstep and he's out of there. Now look, handoff. Linebacker, you missed up. Oh, that's it. Y'all, both of y'all gone. You see how he had the speed to beat Wiggins to the corner. So, yeah. And here you go from the end zone angle. Watch 32 and 0. They hold him. Boom. Misstep. That's all you need. One misstep. He gone to the corner. So I don't know. I noticed this here too. And I know he if you look at him, and I started noticing, if you see, he only has, I think, 5 more plays after this. But it seems look at it. It don't look like he's trying to run full speed. And I do know that after this, he played, I think, 5 more plays, and he went out with a hamstring, people. He went out this game with a hamstring. So that's still the negatives. And as you can see, he scored 20. He went up and they were down 24-27. And as you can look at the score again, now it is 30. The next time they get the football, it is 34-24. They're down 10 again. I would like to point out that they were on the drive. He had got them to, I think, just across the 40-yard line. I think this is his last play. Yeah, so he did get them. He was on another drive, getting them down. This was his very last play. Nice out route, as you can see. Wait, let me see. Let me full screen it. Another opposite hash, people. Opposite hash. Out route. Got it. And if you see, he kind of, if you can see the hop, he kind of looked like he grabbed his right hamstring, and he did go out this game with a well, he didn't grab at it at that time. He went out this game with the ham. That was his very last play right there. For context purposes. But yeah, man, there you have it. Let me get back over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Vicinity Lou. Thoughts?
There's some things to like. There's some things that obviously have to be better. Again, this film, or the plays that we went over, there's a lot to like. There is upside. If we just got to see, it's the same argument that we had with Tua. We got to see consistent.
There you go.
That's for me, Tone and Vicinity, that's the question. If we get the majority of his career here in Miami, let's just call it that, a lot of what we're seeing on this film, I think the Dolphins are in a really, really good spot. But if we get the 3, 4, 5 plays a game, but the offense runs, again, 55, 60 plays, and we're only getting 5 or 6 of these plays a game, there's an issue. So it's the consistency for me. If we get if we get 65, 70% of what this film breakdown was tonight, the Dolphins are in good shape. So there's a lot to like, Tone and Vicinity, with Malik Willis. Again, it's consistency. And again, I've been saying it all day today, and I'm going to say it here. It's easy to come in on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game sample size. A lot of teams are not looking at you because, again, he was a backup for a reason. They viewed him last year as a backup.
Mm-hmm.
This season, as a starter, you have the complete kind of, what's the word I want to use? It's at the tip of my tongue. I just can't get it out. You have the attention of the other team because you're the starter now.
Yeah.
Right? So all this is cute, but now when they're game planning for you, when you are the guy, can this translate for over 17 weeks? And again, shout out to the homie TD Fizz Talk. I'll steal one of his lines. Time will tell. Yeah. So, hey, man, it is what it is. But Tone Vicinity, to be fair, again, I've been kind of against the move. There is a lot to like with Malik Willis. You can't take that away from him.
Okay, I just have to ask a question first. Was the purpose of this film breakdown to show what he does that Quinn can't do?
No.
No. Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, the purpose was to it was, I think it was on the show, right? I was going through when I was hearing all the criticism, and I just was watching it just to watch it. And then you said, well, are we doing a film breakdown? I was like, you know what? I was just thinking about that. So that was the purpose. I was like, let me go through, break down the film and see the good, the bad, and be objective about it. You know what I'm saying? But in, me and Lou, we be in the spaces. I was hearing people saying this is what I do. And if anyone knows me, and when people was talking that trash about Tua and just calling all BS stuff about him, like if he was trash, he couldn't do this, and that, I was like, listen, I don't like him either, but I'm not gonna lie just to make him seem bad. So I didn't. I was keeping the same ending for Malik Willis when I started watching. Like I heard everybody say, "Oh, they was calling conservative play calling." It's easy to just not mess things up, right? And I'm like, well, did we watch the same film? Because I didn't see conservative play calling and them just asking him to manage the game. But that's what the purpose of this was. As you wonder why I was comparing him to Quinn Ewers. I forgot who it was, but they were like, "Oh, what can he do that Quinn Ewers can't do?" And I'm like, "Well, we're gonna see on the film."
Yeah. Tone, I don't know if you can see the comments. I know.
Yeah, I'm over here now. I'm good. I'm back.
Well, I'm talking about when you were breaking down the film. The realist had a lot to say during the film breakdown. And real quick, name me some backups that come in for 3 games and play like that. Go back 10 years. Okay, cool. Well, I'll give you one, and I'll give you more than 3 games, actually. I'll give you Jameis Winston for the New Orleans Saints. That was 5-0, I believe, 12 touchdowns, 1 interception in those 5 games. No one came out here and said Jameis Winston was a franchise quarterback.
Joe Flacco did it.
So again,
Patrick did it with Tampa.
So just come out and say that again. You love Malik Willis and you're jumping out the window. Cool. But let's not pretend and lie like we haven't seen these things happen before.
Yeah, the 10 years makes it, very interesting because we can only go back to 2016, but if we maybe stretch it out further, you might be able to find
Steve said, more. Teddy Bridgewater.
This film was very interesting. A lot of, I would say, favorable outcomes, whether he was utilizing his legs or throwing the ball, getting the completion for 10 plus yards, like down the field. So I kind of saw like a theme occurring with what we were looking at. Not saying that there was a bias behind it, but I was, I enjoyed it. It was great to look at. Um, like Lewis said, time will tell. It'll be great to see what he does, uh how he was saying. But I have a question because we had another quarterback come back to the AFC East. If you had to, I mean, let's just say Malik Willis is going to be the starter, right? Let's just say he's the starter for the Miami Dolphins. Is he the third best? Is he the fourth best QB in the division? Like how
Who?
do
Our
we
quarter?
see?
Malik Willis?
Yeah, like where's
We don't
he at
have.
in the division?
We don't have enough sample size to rank him as a quarterback. At least I don't. So I can't put him.
I'm saying out of all the QBs in the AFC East right now, where would you rank him?
At best, it would be third.
He got to be
best.
Well, you got to put him at who's the Jets quarterback now? Geno
They
Smith.
traded for Geno Smith.
You got to put him last.
I guess.
All of them are more accomplished than him. Like we got to keep it real over here. You got to keep him last. Like I listen, good. I know I'll be in spaces and telling y'all not to over exaggerate how bad y'all think it's going to be. But I'm not going to tell you, oh, yeah, he's so great because I said it's one game. Y'all see, this is the first quarterback, a film breakdown that I was able to do multiple games in one because that's how small the sample size is. So for me, he has to be at the quarterback number QB4 until he played a season. That's just me, my personal opinion. He's QB4.
And I agree with that, Tone. That the only thing I said was with his upside, the best you could put him was third. Because I won't argue with people that say right now they believe in the upside of Malik Willis more than the upside there is with Geno Smith. But to your point, if we're just going based on resumes and what they've done, then yes, he would be fourth. But for me, best he could be is third. I won't argue with the people that think he's better than Geno Smith.
That's fair. That's honest. I mean, that's fair. That's a fair statement. For me, Geno Smith was comeback player of the year. And see, you know what I'm saying? So you got to show. Hey, consistency. I could not be the one out here saying, I saw it. Consistency, my brother. I saw it. But do it in a big game. Lewis, you pointed out, people would say, oh, big games. We don't know if he's going to play big. Yes, we do. When he goes see Josh Allen and them boys, that's a big game.
Facts.
I'm sorry. Yeah. On the road. When he go see Drake May and them boys, that is a big game. When he go up there in Green Bay, that is a big game. So I'm sorry. Detroit come down here, right? I believe Detroit is
either way, Detroit, that's a big game.
Big game.
Chicago, big game.
Caleb, these are big games. I don't
Chargers with Justin Herbert and that offense coming down here. Big game.
Depending when we play the Chiefs.
I'm going there. Can't we play the Chiefs this year?
I believe so.
No, I don't think Chiefs on the schedule this year. No, I don't think so.
No.
I know I would have played. That would have been one of my picks.
Don't we play Denver?
Yeah,
Denver.
That's a big game.
We don't play
Minnesota versus Brian Flores' defense. Big game.
Oh, we gotta play the Chiefs because we play that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
the Chiefs at home. The Chiefs are home.
We were talking about when Patrick Mahomes comes back. Yeah,
that's good. There's a lot of big games.
Like I said, that Minnesota with Brian Flores as that defensive coordinator. That's a big game.
In Minnesota. So yes, I want to see. It's cool. Like Lou said, it's cool because you're not the focal point. They're not game planning for you all week. They don't have film on you. Okay, this is what he don't like to do. Okay, let's force. Y'all know what Brian Flores is gonna force you to do what you don't like. Mike Vrabel is gonna take away what you like to do best. I guarantee you, Mike Vrabel is probably gonna run. He's not gonna blitz you that much, sir. And when he do, he's gonna disguise it because he's gonna want to. Let's see how he process this field. If he try to scramble this way, we're gonna have two defenders here. If he try to scramble this way, there's two defenders there, and we're gonna have a spot probably in the middle as a robber. So, yeah, nah, let's see if this translates after these GMs, these defensive coordinators have film on you. See the things that you struggle at. Can you be patient? Are you going to take the checkdowns? When we take everything away from you and the only thing is open is a running back popping out of the backfield, are you going to be patient enough to do it?
Another comment by the realist.
Oh gosh.
He hasn't even played enough for the offensive coordinator to figure out what he likes the most. Man, how the narratives change by minute. Wasn't the argument that Jeff Hafley and John Eric Sullivan have been watching him consistently over the last 2 years at practice? So even if Bobby Slowick, our offensive coordinator, doesn't know what he likes to do the most, shouldn't Jeff Hafley and John Eric Sullivan be able to give Bobby Slowick some of the guidance and the information of what they've seen over the last 2 years? Again, I'm just asking for the friend. boy.
So yeah, for me, I'm not crowning him. There's promise there. You can let me speak for myself. I can clearly see why they chose to take a gamble on him or take a flyer on him, right? I see it. They seen more in practice, but he put it on film. Cool, but we seen one-hit wonders before. We seen two-hit wonders before. Hell, we seen people. Didn't it just start out 3-0, 3 or 4-0 before they crashed out and burned in Sam Darnold's first season, his rookie season? I think we were the first one to beat them that year, because I remember the narrative going and they were like over under the Jets winning the Super Bowl if they win this game against the Dolphins, and we beat them. I remember. So yeah, I've seen people have multiple good games. Let's see if it could translate. Let's see if we can do it on a consistent basis. So yeah. And I don't like when people, just because you're not crowning him, it's all of a sudden hate or people pushing a narrative. Why can't it just be an objective take? Right? Why can't we just want what's best for our team? Yeah, that's just maybe it's just me. But appreciate y'all. Listen, 29 of y'all still in the building. Hit that subscribe button. Listen, we got more things like this. Hey, how was the stream this time, y'all?
It was good.
Good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
Outside of not being able to see the mouse, it was perfect.
Dave said he saw it was real small. I gotta figure that out.
Hey, yo, Dade said he's seen it, but it was real small. It's insane.
That was a little wild. The mouse, that was a
little.
Yo, don't clip that one. So yeah, but anything before we get up out of here?
No, this was fun. We gotta do this more often.
Yeah, it was actually I missed.
Are we doing viewers next? Let me stop now. Let me not.
We did yours last year.
Well, I don't know. Game Boy 305 said, when are we going to watch the Malik Willis Tennessee Titan tape? So I don't know if y'all want to do that next. But
Tony, at what point in the year do you think we'll have enough info? Let me see the schedule, Steve. This is not okay. Let's be 1,000 over here. This is not a first year quarterback, people. No, we're not doing that. This is he's 4 years in. This is going to be his fifth year, right? If I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth year. At this time into his career, right? I was telling him he need to put on that fifth year option. I've seen all I need. So, he had his opportunity over there. Listen, whatever happened in Tennessee, it wasn't good. He still had time to develop. Listen, within a quarter of the season, I'm gonna start seeing. Let's see how the schedule. But within a quarter of the season, I say round 4, game 4 and 5, I'll start to be able to see what to expect from him, because those are going to be the times when the defense are going to start to get game film on him, see how he look against different defenses. So let's see how the schedule shapes up and see how many different types of defenses he sees and how he reacts. And then let's see, how we say halftime adjustment. Let's see how the defensive coordinators adjust if he starts off successful.
Yeah, and we also have to be mindful. He has one of the most dangerous weapons in his backfield. and they have to game plan for that guy too as well. It's not just all, I mean, you have to, have one for that, but when uh you got Devon Achan, that's
Yeah.
that's the first guy you trying to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that we can line Achan outside on one of those linebackers and start getting busy too. So we'll see.
Yeah. Game Boy, shout out to you. It won't be a blitz pickup episode if you want to take a shot at me. Oh, if y'all want to go look at his Tennessee film, that's cool. For what I don't understand. I mean, you should go watch it to
grown.
see to see his development. For sure.
Yeah.
If you want to see his maturation, go watch the Tennessee film and then come back to this. It's a 3-game sample size as well. So hey, it is what it is. shout out to Game Boy 305. But listen, 33 of y'all in the building. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. Listen, road to 900. Yeah, but and hit the what you call share our content, please. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and sometimes game days we do the play-by-play. So, but Vicinity Lou, anything before we get up out of here?
Oh yeah. The last poll I put up, not to get too much into it, I believe I asked is Willis QB1, and 73% of you guys said yes. So that's very interesting. Time will tell. We will see. But no, I had fun. It was really great to see the play, see what he can do. Very much excited to see where this goes. But as you guys know, I'm already on to 2027. Thank you guys for letting me do this with you. It was fun. It was great. Oh, and thanks for the pushback, Tony. Really appreciate it. Learned something today.
Anytime, Lou?
No, I'm good.
Well, you know what to do, my brother. Get us up out of here.
Hey man, this has been the Wednesday episode. The film breakdown is back for at least 1 week. For my sister, Finsanity, for my brother Tone, you know who I am. We will see y'all Friday for the next episode of the Blitz Pickup. Before we bang it up, I guess, in the chat, Quinn for the win.
Bang, 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 bang.